I'm Tommy Hines. I'm from Yorktown, New York, and I'm a freshman nursing major at Clemson University in South Carolina.
You know, well, I'm a chicken fried and cold beer on a Friday.
So going from New York to South Carolina, you really do go from two ends of the spectrum. And in New York, almost near everyone is a liberal, and most of your peers will share your views and agree with you on almost everything. But coming here and being in a place where all my friends have different views than me has definitely been like a really interesting experience. Totally a bit of a culture shock, because you realize that things you talked about at home with like your friends at home are no longer fun things to talk about, because you know that it'll lead to arguments and like discussions that you really don't want to be a part of. Especially when you're trying to make new friends. This is something like I totally avoided. Like you totally don't want to bring up anything that you think can cause a rift between you, especially as you're trying to just expand your social network and meet new people. It's a worry that you don't want to be judged for what you believe in. You don't want people to think less of you because you think one thing or another. There's totally a little bit of like I don't know if you would call it a fear, but talking about political things is not fun most of the time, because you know that both sides are not really going to shake their stance.
Yeah, I'm up at Brooklyn, now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the...
I would never say I was criticized for my political views, but I would definitely say that it's a fear that not even that you were criticized by your friends, but that you were judged by them, and that they think of you differently because of what you believe in. And you just hope that they have the same kind of stance that you have, in terms of like, you can believe this and I can believe that, but we won't really like dislike each other for it.
So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
I anticipated it a little bit, but I was still surprised by it, the culture shock, when I got here, because it's just something I had never experienced before, and I could not really have comprehended it before I got here, and I really saw it.
Be a part of it, New York.
And I think the culture shock of meeting people who stand on a lot of different things than you is a really important kind of experience, because I think that if you're in a scenario your whole life where everything you believe in is never really challenged, and you're kind of let to just kind of go your own way and kind of just think exactly what you think, that could be a really bad thing, because I think you need to kind of become like a functioning person and like well-rounded to have your side and your beliefs and what you think challenged. And when you have yourself challenged, you kind of learn a lot more about what you believe in, why you believe in it, why you don't think another thing is true. And also, when someone challenges your ideals and what you think, you learn a lot about what they're saying, and you can learn to understand their point of view a little bit more. And even if you don't agree with it is really a valuable thing to be able to understand where someone is coming. I think that's probably the most important thing, because that can apply to a lot of things besides politics, and just being tolerant of other people, and being able to understand that other people's lives and upbringings are very different. Like, especially in our world where like everything is so polarized, that it's okay for other people to disagree with you. And just because someone doesn't have the same views as you and the same stance, that doesn't make them necessarily wrong. It just means that that's how they see it, and they're different than you. Yes, I think it definitely has been a positive experience for me coming to school here and kind of being immersed in a little bit of a different culture.